to keep throwing this at you like this. But the more I think about it, the more convinced I am that you should go to the police.
Dennis.
Look, listen to me, will you? This is for your own good. You work in that building. This could happen again. Now, whoever it was that mugged you managed to get by security, isn't that right? Well, I think they should know about it.
I told you.
No, Paige, don't tell me. Listen. You were left there for hours, unconscious. And I want to know why some security patrolman didn't come by and see you there.
Darling, I told you it was dark where I was.
All the more reason why they should be around there, Paige. Now, that place is supposed to be patrolled. You know that as well as I do. And there's something else that's been bothering me, too.
What?
Well, I keep thinking about the people who are getting in their cars, leaving from work. Why they didn't see you. Don't you think it's funny that no one saw you there? I mean, that place is usually busy at that hour of the night.
Honey, I told you. The parking space I have is away in the corner, and it's strictly reserved for personnel.
I know that, but well, something could have been...
I think Paige might be right. This is maybe not a good time for her to go over all of this. Besides, 12 hours have already passed. I don't think another day is going to make that much difference.
But, Dad...
Now, look, we can talk about this more this evening.
All right. That's what you think.
Well, right now, I think what Paige needs is to get some rest, and, well, you better be off to work.
Okay. You call me if you need anything.
All right.
Okay. I'll call you later.
Bye, son. Perhaps now you'd like to tell me what really happened.
What you're talking about, Elliot. I've already explained all that to you.
Have you?
Yes, I have. Would you like some more coffee?
No. Thank you.
Well, I could use another cup.
Paige, what Dennis said made a lot of sense.
Maybe. If you haven't been through what I've been through.
Even so.
I don't know what you're driving at, Elliot. Do you really think I'd hold something back to protect Dennis?
I don't know about that. But I can't help wondering if you'd alter the facts, for whatever reason.
Well, I haven't. Now, if you'll pardon me.
Paige, why don't you want to go to the police?
I've already told you that.
Well, don't you think you're being a little inconsiderate?
In what way?
Or what happened to you might happen to someone else if something isn't done about the security in that building.
All right, there is another reason I don't want to go to the police. It has to do with Dennis's family.
His family?
Yes. I don't want to drag their name through the mud.
Well, sure you don't mean the Carrington name. Because if you do, you needn't worry. After what I've already dragged it through, it's not worth much.
I was thinking of the Wheeler name. If I go to the police, it'll be in the papers.
What would be? That you were mugged? There's no disgrace in that. Happens to perfectly respectable people all the time.
I know that.
Well, then I can't understand your concern.
Odd, I should have to explain this to you.
What are you getting at?
Iris. You were married to her. You know what she can do.
Well, what do you think she'll do?
It's not as much what she'll do as what she'll think, Elliot. She'd be certain that I staged this whole thing to embarrass her and her son.
Well, Iris can go pretty far sometimes, but not that far. She wouldn't hold this against you.
You may not be aware of it, but we haven't been on the best of terms lately.
I'm sorry, Paige. I can't buy your story. I think it would be easier for all concerned if you would just open up and tell me what really happened.
Yes, I was talking about Miss Paige Carrington, as a matter of fact. Are you looking forward to?
No, I'm not. But I do know her. That's why I asked.
Well, you're a friend of hers then?
Well, no. Actually, I'm a friend of her mother-in-law's, Mrs. Wheeler.
Is that right? Mrs. Wheeler. Now there's a real elegant lady for you.
Yes, very elegant.
Oh, I'm William Joseph Wright.
Oh, well, how do you do?
But everybody calls me Billy Joe.
Oh, well, I'm Ashley Linden.
Well, I'm real pleased to make your acquaintance, Miss Linden.
Haven't I seen you around here before?
Well, most likely you probably have. See, I used to work for Mrs. Carrington, but I've moved up in the world. I'm one of them personal managers for a singer.
Oh, someone famous?
She's going to be real soon. Her name's Elena Decker.
Oh, that must be very interesting work, Mr. Wright.
Well, it can be. Well, mainly it's big bucks. I mean, for a manager, you know, who's managing a singer.
I imagine so.
So, you work here at the Top of the World building?
Yes, I'm Alex Wheeler's executive secretary at World Oil.
I thought Terry Decker had that job.
Oh, well, she did. But she's being transferred to the Paris office. She's leaving Saturday, as a matter of fact.
You mean they fired her?
Oh, no. She asked for the transfer.
Oh. Gee, that's too bad. I kind of liked her. You know, she's the sister of my client, Elena Decker.
Well, I gathered that. Same last names and all.
Where are you from? You know, I kind of like the way you talk. It's sort of funny.
Well, I'm from Savannah, but I've traveled a great deal.
Me too. I love traveling around. It's lots of fun, you know. I mean, sometimes I just jump in the car, you know, and drive all the way up to Beaumont just for the heck of it. Or even sometimes Galveston. Corpus Christi's nice, too.
Mr. Wright.
Yeah?
Didn't I hear you mention to the bartender that you were worried about Mrs. Carrington?
Oh. Did I really say something like that?
Yes, you did. And, well, I was wondering, why are you worried about her?
Oh.
Should have known better than to expect any support from you.
If you need my support, you'll get it. I'm not against you.
Sure, it just sounded like that, right?
All I'm asking for is the truth.
Why do you think I'm not telling you the truth, Elliot?
You're very transparent, Paige.
Dennis doesn't think so.
Oh, Dennis is in love with you. I'm not. All I want to do is help.
You can help by not asking any more questions.
Do you expect me to drop the whole matter?
I'd like you to, Elliot. I'd also like you to help me talk Dennis into not going to the authorities.
Well, even if I manage to do that, you're going to have to make a public appearance sooner or later. You know how people talk. Word's going to get out that something's up, and then what are you going to do?
I'll deal with that when I have to.
No. No, since Dennis's well-being is at stake, and I think it is, you're going to have to deal with it now.
Look, I have enough to deal with Dennis. I don't need you pressuring me too.
Dennis is precisely the one I'm concerned with in this.
If you are, then you won't tell him anything that you're saying to me now.
No, I wouldn't do that. You may not be my favorite person, but you are my son's wife. And I'm not interested in turning him against you.
Oh, you mean that?
I do. I do. And I want you to know that I'll back you all the way. Until you hurt him. Then there'll be no place on this earth safe enough to hide you.
I wouldn't hurt him, Ellie. Not if my life depended on it. He's the only man who's really been good to me. Better than I deserve.
You really love him.
He's the one beautiful thing in my life.